Winnipeg woman is speaking out tonight about a toy sold at Specialty Arts and Crafts store.
Yeah, she wants the toy removed from store shelves, and late this afternoon, a victory. CTV's Sarah Plowman joins us now.
So Sarah, what is the controversy around this toy?
Gordon Merrily, this morning this toy was still on store shelves at Michael's in Winnipeg. We bought one so we could see the figurines inside. Inside there are 12 figurines, including a cowboy, a pioneer, and what's being described on the toy box as American Indians. And it's how Indigenous people are being represented that has one mother calling for change.
Erin Van Dale has serious issue with a toy. 2 weeks ago, the mother of 4 went to the store Michael's to search for figurines for her child's school project. What she found was this: 12 figurines depicting cowboys and Indigenous peoples from the 1800s. The Indigenous toys are labeled as Indians. The cowboy has a gun. The Indigenous man has a bow and arrow.
We're taking colonial actions, things that actually happened in Canada that were horrible, and we're giving them to children to reproduce them as a play.
Van Dale's husband and children are Métis. She believes these toys promote colonial violence and stereotyping of Indigenous peoples.
I don't want to see my children's culture or my husband's culture represented in that way in a store like Michael's.
2 weeks ago, Van Dale complained to Michael's. A week later, when the product was still online, she tried to post a review. She wrote, "I take issue with the kind of play this toy will promote. The relationship between settlers and First Nations people were fraught with tension and horrible actions. I would really like to see this toy taken off the shelves." Michael's response to her: "Your opinion is very important to us in the Michael's community. Unfortunately, your review did not meet our guidelines for posting on our site."
I wasn't trying to be inflammatory in it. I was just coming from a really honest place. And I think I should be able to write that. I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Late Monday afternoon, Michael's told CTV News it would remove the toy from store shelves in Canada. In a statement, Michael said, "We value all cultures, and this product assortment was not intended to be disrespectful in any way. The figurines referenced are often used for school projects, including historical dioramas exploring the plains of the American West. We appreciate all of the feedback we receive from our customers and have shared her concerns with our merchandising team."
And if people don't start speaking out and saying something, then things are never going to change in Canada, and they really need to.
I spoke to the chair of Indigenous Studies at the University of Winnipeg about the toy. She says if any other group in Canada, of people in Canada, was represented as Indigenous people are in this toy, it would be completely unacceptable.
You don't see, toy sort of games sort of set up sort of reconstructing the era of plantation owner and slaves. We wouldn't have to have a discussion about why that is absolutely offensive.
Jacqueline Romanoy says toys like this ignore 99% of history. It tells one diorama from a moment of history, and she thinks it's moving us backward from our society's effort for reconciliation.
So Sarah, what's Van Dale's then reaction to the word that Michael's is going to pull these toys now in Canada?
Yeah, Gord, Van Dale is pleased with Michael's decision. She says she thinks that everyone, stores and shoppers alike, should consider the cultural implications when they buy toys for their children.
CTV's Sarah Plowman reporting. Thanks, Sarah.